Previously on the Digimon Tri Cup Season 2.
You know what? Digimon XT is just gonna... It's just gonna swing. For 9k.
Counter step.
Sure.
Magna Anja.
Yep.
Draw for Digievolution, and then Recovery 1. This triggers now both Seraphmon, Bye-Bye, XT.
Oh, they're all turns? They're all turns? Oh my god. Okay, well.
He brought a deck that countered mine. What am I supposed to do? Hello everyone, my name is Ben, and this is the Digimon Tri Cup Season 2. With me and my good friend Kyle, aka RideMyAvatar, every video we'll bring in our own proxy decks, up to date with whatever the latest support is available, and duke it out. Each video giving either of us a point, and the one with the most points after 15 weeks will win the entire series. Like last season, each video is going to be uploaded on either me or Kyle's channel, so be sure to subscribe to both so you don't miss out on any of the action. The Digimon Tri Cup 2. Let's see what kind of spicy decks we can brew.
I'm excited, guys. We tied it up yet again, so let's see if we can push ahead with another fan favorite. We're gonna bring in a Wargreymon. Oh no. Well, Wargreymon is just Bandai's favorite at this point. With the amount of support it gets almost every other set is ridiculous. But with that in mind, we have the new Agumon from this set for BT14. This one allows you to Digivolve for free up to the next Greymon as long as you have a tie in play. We have at least 7 ties to play with. We have a new tie that literally says if you have a vaccine, gain some DP bonus, and when you take a security away, gain a memory. So we're going to take advantage of that. If you can combo it off right, you can use it with Wargreymon X to gain at least 2 memory for free, extending your plays there. I think also having Greymon from EX01, being able to play one of your black or the red tie, really going to help out. And then the new Wargreymon itself having the ability raid, can attack when you warp into it, and then you do have the extra security check, and you get piercing if you have a tamer in play. This is going to be very interesting, but also since Ben's been on this, let's be honest, spammy kind of decks that just spit out things, I think Crimson Blaze is becoming more and more reliant in red for formats like BT14 and going into the future. We're going to see more and more needing Crimson Blaze to slow down the opponent's aggression, and this is what we're going to need. So without further ado, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and let's get into it.
Well, that was unfortunate. I was really looking forward to showing you guys the Gitsumon engine combined with the BT4 Anubismon. But alas, he unfortunately brought a deck that was incredibly powerful and countered my deck in every possible way. I guess I'll have to bring Anubismon back once we start showing EX5 decks. But that's not what we're bringing today. So this week, I got a very powerful deck that I want to show you guys from BT14. And that is going to be the brand new Lugamon line, representing Digimon Seekers in the Digimon Tri Cup. Now, the new Lugamon line is a new X-antibody line that focuses entirely on the brand new tamer Eiji Nagusumi, which has a very interesting ability called Mind Link. In this case, you gotta put it underneath a Digimon that is a dark animal and a Sons of Chaos trait. And while it's there, you'll give the inheritable effect of Alliance and Blocker. A pretty strong ability for pushing for damage as well as giving us a defensive option as well. But now Eiji wouldn't be complete without the good boy himself, Lugamon, which he himself has the ability of start a main by putting an Eiji Nagusumi from your hand or trash under this Digimon in the bottom of its evolution card. We gain a memory, which means if we ever lose our Eiji Nagusumi, we can just get it back whenever we want. But now, what does this line really focus on doing? Well, the actual point of this line is that it actually involves hand filtering in order to get ourselves some advantage. So cards like the Lugarmon, as well as the Soul Lugamon, all have abilities of when attacking, we trash a card from our hand in order to gain some sort of advantage. And that synergizes really well with the new Baomon, which has the ability of when we discard a card from our hand that's a dark animal, we get to evolve it from our trash by paying the cost. And the main thing we're going to be wanting to evolve into from this ability is going to be the brand new Fenri Lugamon. And Fenri Lugamon is an incredibly strong boss monster, which has 3 abilities. When Digivolving, you get to play a level 4 or lower Digimon card with Dark Animal or Sons of Chaos in their trait from our trash without paying the cost. And if you have Eiji Nagusumi in its evolution cards, which is what this deck focuses on, we would be able to bring out 3 Digimon instead of just 1. And it also has the other ability of when attacking, by deleting one of your opponent's Digimon, we are able to unsuspend this Digimon. That's right, not deleting one of your own, we delete one of our opponents in order to unsuspend itself. A really powerful ability for a very offensive effect. And lastly, it has the game-defying last effect of your turn, the condition in order to pass the memory over to our opponent's side has to be 3 or more, which means as long as the memory is not at 3 or more on our opponent's side, our turn doesn't end. We're going to be able to keep going. So ideally here, we're going to be able to bring out a whole bunch of bodies on evolution, and then with the Eiji Nagusumi, we're going to be able to Alliance to give it security attack +1, and then delete our opponent's Digimon in order to unsuspend and then swing again. Now, how will we set up? up? Well, obviously we gotta be playing 4 copies of the Wisdom Training as well as the Mist Memory Boost instead of Purple Memory Boost, because in my opinion we need to be setting up our trash, and that's why Mist Memory Boost fits that bill. But we're also gonna be playing 4 copies of Analog Youth. Now, Analog Youth is a very powerful card that I think slots perfectly with this deck because it allows us to selectively mill the top 3 cards of our deck while getting a Digimon card from among them into our hand. And also has the cool ability of whenever one of our level 5 or higher Digimon with sources dies, we're able to suspend it in order to gain a memory as well as hatch a new baby. And that synergizes really well with the other level 5 in the Lugamon line, which is Hell Lugamon, which has the ability of, at the end of our turn, we can delete this Digimon in order to draw 2 cards and get a Lugamon from our trash back into our hand. And finally, it has the ability of, on deletion, by trashing up to 3 cards with Dark Animal or Sons of Chaos in the trait, we're able to delete one of our opponent's level 3 or lower Digimon, but for every card we discard with this effect, we're going to be able to delete 1 level higher. So if we are forced to promote our stack a little bit earlier, we can actually bring out the Hell Lugamon in order to stall our opponent down. And if you have enough analog boys, we're going to be able to build up a brand new stack in Raising, so we have our perfect line ready to go at all times. I think this deck is really, really strong. Arguably even the best deck of BT14. Let's go see how strong it really is.
Oh, well, Snake Eyes. God darn it.
I rolled bigger than you, boy, as always.
Bro, it's Snake Eyes. What do you want me to do, bro? I rolled.
Hatch Cormon.
Yeah.
Digi into new Agu to draw.
Okay. All right. This is Greymon, eh?
Digivolve into Greymon from EX01. Draw. Your move at 2.
That is the one that plays a Tai Chi, right?
For its inheritable, yeah.
Draw. We're gonna start off with a hatch into Balmon. We're gonna go into Lugamon.
No.
3.
The dog can go back. I don't want it.
But he's a good doggo. We're gonna go Analog Youth. I reveal the top 3 cards on my deck. 1, a 2, a 3. Wow, that was what the kids call not very good. We're gonna add the Fasco to our hand, and then we will play a Mist Memory Boost. 3 on play, mill top 2, and then draw a card.
Draw for turn. Promote up. We'll do offensive training. Reveal 1, 2. Grab the Greymon. We'll go swing 7 into security to draw.
Yep. Check. It is 1k. You're fine.
Okay. Okay. We'll give you 2. We'll play Agu down.
I
Go
will
ahead.
draw for turn. Interesting. I'll say Wisdom Training. Going down to 0. Reveal the top 2 cards of my deck. 1, 2. I will get the Soul Lugamon to hand. The AG Nagasumi will go to the bottom deck here. And I think the best play now is to just go another Analog Youth, putting you at 2. I will reveal the top 3 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3. We'll get the Fascomon, and I'll mill the rest.
Hatch. Digivolve for 2 to draw. No effect. Digi, draw. Greymon swing 7 to draw me a card.
Security check. Analog Youth. 3rd one. Reveal top 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll get the Fangmon to our hand and mill the rest.
Okay. We'll go Greymon here to draw.
Right. You will draw for turn. Alright. Can we Unga Bunga? Maybe. I don't know what you have, though, but we're going to find out. We'll promote the Lugamon here.
Yep.
Start a main phase by putting an AG Nagasumi from my hand or trash underneath it. I will gain a memory, so I'll put this on AG Nagasumi. And Mind Link! I will evolve this Lugamon into the lovely Fangmon. We draw a card. Evolve into Soul Lugamon for 3, so putting me down to 0. I draw.
Okay.
On evolution, I get to play a level 3 or lower Dark Animal or Sons of Chaos trait from my trash without paying the cost. But since Eiji Nagasumi is in my sources, I get to play 1 level higher. So we'll bring back the Fangmon. When I bring 1 back, I get to gain a memory thanks to Lugamon, so I will go back 1. And then Fangmon's effect will let me grab another Dark Animal back. You know what? I'm gonna get the Fenrir back to hand.
Okay.
And then I discard a card from my hand as well. We're going to discard Gazi here. Actually,
Okay.
no, Gazi's not a dark animal. That's terrible. we discard the Fasco. We will now use Memory Boost to go to 3. And then we shall...
Digivolve into the guy that won't pass you turn.
Oh, no, we're going to go even further. We're going to swing first with the Soul Lugamon and Security. Activate the effect of Soul Lugamon by trashing a card from my hand. We gain a memory, so we're going up to 4. I will trash that big boy that you saw me grab earlier. We're going to discard him. And that will trigger the Balmon, so when I discard a Dark Animal or Sons of Chaos in the trait from my hand, I can Digivolve it by paying the cost. So I will pay 4. So we're going back to 0 and draw a card. And then we're going to use the Fenrir Lugamon's effect. When Digivolving, I can play 1 level 4 or lower dark animal or Sons of Chaos to trade for my trash without paying the cost. But if AG is in my sources, I can add 2 to the number of Digimon I call with this effect. So I can play 3 things. We're going to bring out the Lugamon, Fascomon, and a Fascomon. Finally, we're going to use Renke. So now he's going to be a 16k for 2 checks. And finally, Lugamon's effect is when I play a Digimon card with Sons of Chaos or Animal in his traits, he does unsuspend.
Proceed to counter step.
Yep, that's good.
So we'll go into Metal Greymon Ace, and we'll blow up your freshly played Lugamon because it's 6,000 DP, and I'm not a dummy. So 2 checks at
16k.
We got 12, and then X-antibody to push the memory gauge over by 1, but that does not stop you.
It's a little risky, but you know what? I'm all about balls to the wall. You know what I mean? All right, let's keep going. Fenrir Lugamon is going to attack again, using the effect of when attacking by deleting one of my opponent's level 3 or lower Digimon. He will unsuspend, but I can increase the maximum level for every Digimon I have. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I can choose level 7s to delete to unsuspend. I will delete your Metal Greymon Ace to unsuspend it. And then overflow 3, and then 2 checks by resting the Fasco.
How big is he?
She's only 15.
2, and then you got an Omni, boy.
Ah! That's fair. That was the balls to the wall. That's okay. We will use the Analog Youth, gain 3 memory, and we'll hatch a new baby. To another Lugamon, a 2 to go into Fascomon, into Lugamon.
Well, luckily you have no more attacks at the moment.
I know, and I was doing some good pressure, so that's all that matters, right? We'll go 3 costs to go into Hell Lugamon, down to 0, draw a card. We'll just go 2 costs into the Fangmon here. Draw a card, giving you 2. We'll activate the Hell Lugamon's effect. End of my turn, I can delete this Digimon, and then draw 2 cards, and then add a Lugamon from my trash to my hand, and then on deletion, I can trash up to 3 cards with Dark Animal. Delete when opponent's level 3, but every card I discard, I will increase the level of what I can delete. So first I'll use the effect of deleting himself to draw 2.
Yep.
And then we get a Lugamon, the good boy, back to hand. And then we get to discard some cards so I can kill level 4. I'll discard 2 Black Gatos here.
Sure. Draw for turn. Promote up. We'll pop the offensive. We'll Digivolve into Metal Greymon with Ray to draw. We'll put the X-antibody underneath because you know what's coming next.
Oh, here we go.
Metal Greymon will raid into your Luga. Skill, play the tie down.
Ooh, nice.
And then we'll Digivolve into Metal Greymon X-antibody for free. This will be a biggie boy, and Coromon, draw me a card.
Sounds good. Check 1. Another Lugar. And check 2. It's another Black Gato.
Since you lost security, suspend the tie, gain a memory. I think I won't worry about the memory here. I'm gonna activate Crimson Blaze.
Oh! I was gonna win!
No, you're not.
We draw for turn. Rude! Rude! I was gonna do cool shit! Fangmon moves up.
Now play with this 3 memory and try to win here.
I can't win here, that's the problem. We're gonna go pay 3 to evolve Fangmon into Hell Lugarmon. Me down to 0. I draw a card. Does Metal Greymon have any protection right now or no?
No.
We're just gonna go Lugamon and swing a security.
And at the end phase, he pops himself.
At the end phase, he will pop himself, yes.
So the question comes down to, do I do X to do Y and just hope you don't have the out?
I do like the punch for punch when we're coming at each other right now. We're just throwing fists at each other right now.
Yep, I know. And that's the question here. Because if you have it, do I give you the access to the extra memory to continue your turn? Yeah, we'll just go better off. 5k, so it's not dying.
We're going to go Wisdom Training here. I will look at top 2. I will get Lugamon to hand. That will trigger the Hell Lugamon. At the end of turn, he will delete himself to draw 2 cards.
Do you get to play anything out of that deal or no?
No. I just get
Okay.
a Lugamon back to hand, that's all. But then on deletion, I will discard 2 cards here, just so I can delete your
Metal
lovely
Gray.
Metal Gray.
Sure.
And finally, we got Analog Youth, baby! Gain me 3 memory and hatch a new egg. And we'll finish it up with a Lugamon to draw, play a Gazi, putting you at 2. That's all I got.
Draw. Hatch. Digi. Draw. Play the training. 1, 2. Grab the Greymon. Digivolve. Draw. You got it.
Alrighty, we draw. Let's go, Luga! Good doggy!
Haha, yes! Lugamon is pretty powerful, huh? If it wasn't for Kyle being a little bit lucky in security, I think we might have been able to win right then and there. Lugamon is looking to be an incredibly powerful deck looking into the BT14 meta. And that does make that 4 points for me. I'm very excited to start showing you guys some EX5 decks that I have in mind. Tune in next week to find out and see. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.